What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. So, with this recent change for the music video that I made there, the Can't Stop Now video, with all the cinematics, I was playing around with a whole bunch of different weapons, the Venka being one of them. So I kind of want to go back on this one here a little bit. I threw one Forma in while I was doing the videos. There's a lot of different ways I could still go with this, but I'm going to show you where I'm at with one Forma. I've got a lot of things in my mind where I'd want to keep continuing if I want to continue with this, which I'll come back to the weapon, you know, from time to time, and I'll add things into it. I don't always do the Forma right away all the time, you know, like let's go do 600 Forma now. It's just not the way it is. I'll throw one Forma in, play around with it that way for a while, and then may put it to the side, and then I'll come back, throw another Forma into it, try something else out, you know, that type of thing. So we're back on the Venka. It's been a really long time since I've talked about it, to be honest. So a couple of things now. With this one, manufacturing requirements, you can buy the blueprint, okay. A Tenno Lab research, of course. This is a Tenno Lab item. And a prerequisite actually is the Sabaris for these. Kind of weird, but just FYI. Slash damage, we all love slash. It's got, you know, a good critical. It's got a good status chance. You can kind of go either way with it, do some different things with it. I'm kind of right now, I'm in the middle, honestly. But I do like the slash damage, of course, and it works good, being that they are claws, or gauntlets, if you will, or retractable blades. It's actually got a high ground finisher attack damage, and because of the multiple strikes in quick succession that you can actually do with this, this will actually cause status effect procs from every blow, which is really, really nice. So it's something to think about. The slam attack will ragdoll enemies that are nearby, though it doesn't have like a huge AoE radius. It's got a decent enough radius that if you jump up and slam down, you can do some nice ragdoll effects, get the enemies out of the way if you get into one of those situations, and it makes it really fun to play around with. You've got 3 different stances: Malicious Raptor, Vermilion Storm, 4 riders. I'm actually using Vermilion Storm on mine, and I'll show you here in a second. And overall, it's just one of those hand weapons, you know, that I kind of like. I like the fists weapons, even though they're underrated a lot by people. So these claws to me are the same thing, you know, hand weapons, fist weapons, whatever you want to call them. Kind of close enough where it makes me really feel like I'm right there in the action, because it's a close range type of thing. So there's that. Anyway, let me go ahead and post up this setup I've got for one Forma, just so you can see where we're at. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look here. Real simple right now. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways I could go with this. Undecided at the moment which way I really want to go, so I'm just kind of holding it here in this position. I'm going to play around with it on a one Forma for a bit, and then I'll try to swap things around until I'm really essentially overly happy with it. But I think overall, taking it from where it starts at to where it's at right now is perfect for me. I did bump up my regular pressure point, the prime pressure point. I did go ahead and throw in a Prime Fury, which I'm not fully maxed out on, but we could. I just don't have a need at this moment to go above 45% attack speed. I'm more than offsetting the Spoiled Strike that I'm putting on this now. So it's, to me, I'm offsetting it enough that it's not really a big deal. Eventually I'll probably fully max that out, but I don't need to right now. Adding in Buzzkill here gets my a little extra slash damage, decent enough slash damage. Yeah, you can also put Jagged Edge in here if you wanted to. It wouldn't be as high, but you could put Jagged Edge on here. If you wanted to not put a Light Strike on, let's say depending upon the Warframe you're using, where you could be survivable, then you can go ahead and put a Jagged Edge in there, and that would work as well. Apparently I've got 3 extras. Didn't even realize that. I've been accumulating them. But that would just give you even more slash damage, just bringing up the numbers a bit. Nothing crazy, but you know, there's enough change in that, if you will, that you can do some pretty nice, decent damaging things with that. And then I'm just adding the element in here right now. It's just straight up corrosive. I can do corrosive with my heat, which obviously you guys know I like to do that, but it's going to take a little more Forma to do. But overall, this is where I'm at right now. This is basically what I was using in that video. I had Ash Prime using it in the video. If you haven't checked that out, I'll probably have a link someplace in, you know, the little top right corner. You can check out that video. It's my most edited one so far to date, detailed in terms of cinematics and music video creations, and there'll be more to come, so stay tuned for that. Any questions or comments on this, please do feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.